All right, everybody. Thank you for being on. We're going to get started right now. And I am recording this, so you'll be able to watch it again later if you have, if you want to see it again. So, okay, so some of you guys are brand new, so I'm going to really quickly go over just logging into your eSuite and a couple basics, and then we'll get into some more meat and potatoes of the whole training. But first, I'm going to share my screen with you guys. Okay. Now, when you log into your eSuite, you should have either an 8 or a 9-digit login ID number. If you don't know what that number is, it's in your welcome email or your sponsor can get it for you. So you're going to log in, and your login name is going to be that ID number. Well, I'm already logged in, but your login name is going to be your ID number and then your password. Now, once you log in, you're going to see... Okay, you're going to see all of this up here. It's going to have a tax verification that's going to automatically put you through that to verify your information so that you're not on a commission hold. Once you get through that, you can just kind of navigate and kind of explore around a little bit. In the beginning, you really only want to make sure that you are definitely familiar with It Works You. That is the corporate training manual. You can print out the training. There's a whole series of videos here. Some people, depending on what server you're using and what computer you have, some people have a hard time downloading them, but for the most part, you can see all kinds of training videos right there. Now, orders, this is where you're going to go if you're going to enroll a new customer, if you're going to enroll a new distributor, and I'll get into tips on how to seal the deal later, but when you go to enroll somebody, you click orders, and it's right here, enroll new customer. That is where you're going to put in your first customer right here, loyal customer, retail customer, distributor. And the information is basically very standard, email, phone number, address, full name, billing, and credit card number. With the expiration date, you do not need the 3-digit code. Okay. Now, settings. If you guys want to change your website name, you don't like the name you picked, maybe you're in a hurry, you can change that right here. Click on website. It's available. You can update your website. You can change your login. You don't like the number, you can change your login username to anything you want it to be. So this is just all of your personal stuff right here. Support, this is a good one. If you have something and you don't want to call and wait on hold, you can enter an online support ticket right here, create a ticket, anything that you need from customer service. And sometimes it's updated in a few hours. Sometimes it takes up to 24 hours, but it's super convenient. And then you can check on the status of it right there too. You want to check your commissions. You can check your commissions from any previous month since you first joined the company. Document library is an amazing source of information for just about everything. Product information, compensation plan. If you want to know the ins and outs of the entire compensation plan and how you get paid, it's right here. You can download it, print it out. Pretty much anything you could ever want to know is right in here for you guys. Even some marketing materials, you can print out some amazing stuff. So just kind of get to know your eSuite. This is how you're going to run your business, your entire back office. Once you start having customers and distributors join your team, this report will be, I'd probably click on this button more than anything else in my entire eSuite. So you can see your team, you can see their customers, you could check everything out. So this is very user-friendly, and it's really, really, really helpful. This is part of what your $20 a month to run your website. This is completely, all of this is part of that $20. So get to know that really well. Now I'm going to go over how to set up an auto shipment. You do not have to have an auto shipment. It's not required. It is definitely recommended, but it is up to you. Now, being commission qualified, you have 2 ways to be commission qualified. One of those ways is by having an auto shipment set up for 80 BV. And I'm just going to go through that really quick so you guys can see, because BV sometimes gets a little bit confusing. It stands for bonus volume. So if you did not set one up when you joined, you can click on create new auto shipment, and you can pick the date. Anytime between the 1st and the 25th of the month is the last day that autos run. You can pick a product. You can see that, for instance, every product has its cash amount and then it has a BV amount. So to be commission qualified, your whole auto shipment has to add up to 80. So a box of wraps and a defining gel, that would be well over 80. You get the picture. So once you've picked your products, I'll just pick something here. Once you've picked your products and they add up to 80, then you're going to continue. You're going to verify your address you want it shipped to and all that stuff. And then you're going to click Save Changes. And your auto shipment will tell you exactly what the total BV is. And then you're automatically commission qualified. So let's say you are not running an auto shipment. The other way to become commission qualified is to have at least 150 in personal bonus volume. That's any orders that maybe you place yourself, customers that are ordering from you. It all goes into your personal bonus volume amount. It needs to add up to at least 150. So as you can see, that's maybe 3 products. If it's super cheap products, it might need to be 5 products, but it just needs to add up to that 150, and then you're commission qualified and you're good to go. But the importance of running an auto shipment, to me, our business is based on being passionate about the products, being truly believing that they work, loving them, having a personal testimony. You don't have to love all 40. I'm not obsessed with all 40, but you need to find something that you like. So when I first signed up, definitely didn't have a whole lot of extra money. That's why I signed up. But every single month, I tried at least 2 new things. And then after about 6-7 months, I knew the stuff that I wanted to order again. I was always out of it, but you need to kind of get to know the products. And the best way to do that, in my opinion, is with your auto shipment. So I always keep a box of wraps on there, because having a box of wraps is like having cash. I have sold wraps at the gas station. I've sold wraps at the grocery store. I have usually an It Works shirt on. The back of my van has an It Works sticker on the back of the window. I will not go anywhere without a box of wraps in my purse, because it's like cash. You will be surprised. People will ask you, like, you don't have any of those on you, do you? It's amazing. If you were caught without them, you just feel so bad because you could have made $100 or $25 or whatever on one wrap. So I always keep a box of wraps in my auto shipment for that reason, because it is the first and most well-known product that we have. So it's important to be able to have them on hand. So, and I will go through the questions too. Let me mute everybody. Sorry, I had everybody muted, but I think now. Sorry, guys. I had everyone muted, and I think somebody was unmuted. So, okay. Can everybody hear okay? Yeah, if you can't hear, check the volume. The bottom left-hand corner, you guys should all have like a little microphone button. So just make sure that it's, yeah. Okay, if you can't, hopefully you can hear. Comment if you can't. Oh, nobody's unmuted again. Just make sure you guys are all muted. There we go. Okay. All right, there we go. Moving on. Okay, so now I'm going to go over what the difference is between a loyal customer and a distributor and a retail customer. So this is the foundation of, it's what we get paid on. We get paid for signing up loyal customers, we get paid on signing distributors and retail customers. So a loyal customer is somebody that gets the full discount on every product that we have. And how they do that is by ordering one product for 3 consecutive months in a row. They can switch the product each month. After 3 months, they do not have any obligation to continue ordering. However, they get huge benefits to continuing a product, such as free shipping on all auto shipments. They get 10% back in free product credit known as perk points. So they spend $200, they get $20 and so on. So it's 10%. After 6 months, they get $50 towards anything they want. After a year, they get $150. So added to their 10% of everything they order. I have customers all the time that hit a 12-month mark and they have $300, $400, $500 to spend, and they never are expecting it. So sending someone a message saying, "Hey girl, you've got $365 to spend, by the way," people freak out and it's so fun. So anyway, those are the perks to being a loyal customer. Now, retail customers, they obviously can go on and buy anything they want. It is a non-obligated purchase. They're not obligated to anything, but they are paying full price. So I've been in this business for 2 years and I've probably had less than 10 retail customers ever, because the price difference is huge and there's no fee to being a loyal customer as long as they're okay with doing the 3 orders in a row. So just to further clarify that, if somebody wants a box of wraps They're regularly $100. If they're going to sign up as a loyal customer on their very first order, the discount applies. They get those wraps for $59. The next month, they don't have to get wraps again. They can get an essential oil for $17. The third month, if they want to try ProFit, our protein meal replacement powder, they can do ProFit. So it's really awesome because out of those 3 months, they're most likely going to try something that they're going to really, really like long-term. So that's the idea. We really don't want them to even be on the same product for 3 months. I want all my customers to try greens at some point because I think I know that they're completely life-changing. So that's personally my goal, is to get every loyal to at least try greens for one of those 3 months. So loyal customers are the backbone of our whole business. Now, distributors obviously are signing up for $99 like you all did, getting the business kit. You can earn commission, bonuses, you can sell products and make cash and profit. So distributors obviously have a huge advantage because we earn income, and the discount is the same as a loyal customer. So now, as your first goal in being a distributor, your first goal is to get those 2 loyal customers as fast as you can. Now, It Works gives you 30 days to do it, which is awesome, but you don't really want to take those 30 days. You want to just get them as quick as you can, get them under your belt, start, reaching out and finding those first few distributors, because I know you all are going after that Ruby bonus, which is $500, which is pretty awesome because it wasn't around when I joined, so I didn't get that. But getting those first 2 loyals. Now, here's really how you're going to do that. Start talking to people. You don't want to overcomplicate it. I will tell you guys, the worst thing you can do is try to learn and memorize I've got to try a bunch of products before I can recommend them. How do I know that they work? I get that, but I promise you, if you switch that way of thinking around and turn it into your advantage, you have a huge advantage as a new distributor. I wish I could go back and tell myself these things my first week in, because I kind of thought that too, like, well, I don't really know if any of this stuff works. So how am I going to tell people about it? You're going to tell them, hey, however you talk, this is just my, verbiage. Hey girl, I just joined this awesome company. They've got all these health and wellness products. They're all plant-based. I'm really excited. I have 4 product tester spots open. So you can try anything you want to for 90 days and you get to use my discount. Tell me what you think. Are you in? Do you want to take one of the spots? That is the best thing to send to your friends, send to your family, tell your coworkers, because they're going to say, have you tried it? Does it work? This and that. You can be honest and say, well, I just joined. There's 40 products. Just be excited. It's all in your delivery. It's all in the way that you talk. If you're excited about it, it's infectious. If you're excited, they're excited. So you're basically saying, well, no, I just joined up 20 minutes ago, basically, but I need opinions. I need people to try this stuff and tell me what you think, and start to build my before and afters book. That's another really good thing to say. I'm building my before and afters book. I'm brand new. So just to try something out for 90 days or 3 things out for 90 days, you get to use my wholesale discount. Now, wording it like that is so much more enticing to somebody than saying, do you want to become a loyal customer and buy something? The difference is huge. Yes, calling it a product tester, we're still talking about a loyal customer. We're just wording it a little differently. Saying 90 days with my discount. Well, loyal customer discount and distributor discount is the exact same. So saying using my discount sounds a whole lot more exciting and just appealing to somebody. So that is why we word it like that. But basically, we're talking about the loyal customer program. But I don't sign up a lot of people by saying, hey, do you want to become a loyal customer? I'd rather say, hey girl, I got 4 spots open. You want to grab one of them. And one of the newer, well, she's not new now, but when she was new, her name's Christy. She's on my team. She's about to go diamond this month and get a $10,000 bonus. She just joined, I believe it was May, so not very long ago. And she just killed it her first couple weeks because she was excited and she was totally honest with everybody. She's like, how can I try 40 products? I just joined. I need you guys to help me out. I need you guys to try stuff. You get my discount. Will you do it? And she just point blank asked her coworkers. She was super busy in real estate, had a fairly young baby, super busy, but she used it to her advantage. And that is why she's about to go diamond in like 6 months in the business. So be excited and start talking to people. You do not need to know everything. Of course, you should be learning about the products, reading up on them, spending some time going through your own website, getting familiar with things. But the greatest thing about network marketing, and this company in particular, is you can get paid while you're learning this. You're getting paid at the same time. Don't limit yourself to 6 months of figuring it out before you really put yourself out there. Just put yourself out there and learn at the same time, because your sponsor, their upline, your sidelines, which is, your sidelines in the business means a distributor that is not above you or below you. They're just on the side. So some of those are going to end up being your closest friends. So get to know them. Those are the people that are here to support you. So if you have somebody ask you a question and you don't know the answer, just tell them, you know what, I'm brand new. Hang on, give me 5 minutes. I'll find the answer for you. And then you're going to message, your sponsor and say, hey, blah, blah, blah. Or you're all, whether you're on my team or someone else's team, you're all part of a team page. Post on the team page and say, hey, someone's asking me this and I'm, anybody know the answer? Chances are within 90 seconds, somebody's going to respond to you. That's the beauty of our team pages. They're so awesome. So just put yourself out there. I want to show you guys how to search on the team pages really quick, because that is a huge advantage and it's a huge help. I still use this all the time. So whatever page you're a part of, you're going to have a search bar. And then if there's something you just want to jump straight to it, for instance, let's see here. Okay, so this is my team page. And if there's something that you just want to jump right to, like for instance, sample posts for new distributors. I'm just going to type in sample posts. And then I'm going to get, you're going to get obviously any post with the word sample post in it, but just scroll down a little bit and you're going to get, here we go. So you're going to get some sample posts right here, some great stuff, information for new distributors. And then actually, if you click on see more results, I think there's a couple more really good threads with a lot of sample posts in it, like this one. And this one is really what I was looking for. So sample first post for new distributors. If you guys are on my team, seriously, go to the search bar. I'll even bump this. I'll just bump this to the top of the page. And some of these posts are in the comment section. So you go to the comment section and here you go. Sample first posts. These are all really great. Attention, and be yourself. Again, these are just kind of like cookie cutter ideas, but put your own personality to it. Put your own spin on it. If you don't ever say, hey girl, then, maybe don't say, hey girl, but that's, I say, hey girl all the time. So just be yourself. But attention family and friends, I'm so thrilled to announce I joined the It Works family and I have a question. Have you tried that crazy wrap? I'm so excited. I am now an It Works distributor, known for that crazy wrap in over 30. You could tell this was written a while ago because we have 40 now. I'd love to help you. Message me for more info. To be honest, this isn't my favorite one because it says message me for more info, and I prefer to ask a question because then you're asking them to respond to you. This is a good one too. You get my wholesale pricing, first 10 to comment or message me. Obviously, it's not really just the first 10, but again, that is basically a marketing tool and it does work. I am in network marketing and I still feel that pull. If I see somebody say, I've only got 3, so hurry up. I'm in the business and I'm like, oh my gosh, she only has 3. It's just, it works. So anyway, this is just a really good way to find things on the team page. So use that search bar and I was going to bump that to the top so that it'll be at the top. Okay, I'm just going to bump this so that if you guys are going to go in, it'll be at the top of the team page now. So okay, so anyway, that is how you're going to search the team page. And as far as posting, so posting on Facebook, you definitely want to be yourself. You don't want to be a commercial. You want to do 3. This is really, really important, is 3 what we call lifestyle posts, which is just it's your life. If you're, your kids, your what you made for dinner, or something funny that happened to you. And then 3, it works posts. So you don't want to be, there's new distributors, I'll be honest, a lot of times fall into, two different categories. There's a distributor who's just too scared and they don't post anything. They tell a couple people at work and they text their sister and their best friend, but that's about it. And then they just kind of sit there and wait for money to fall out of the ceiling and hit them on the head. And that's not going to happen. You have to start working your business. You have to put yourself out there. And Facebook is a huge, huge avenue to do that. So I'm going to take you guys to this group page. Some of you might not be on this yet, so let me know if you're not. I'll make sure you get added. This page is pretty new. We just started this a few months ago. It is basically solely, and it's a private page, closed page. It solely exists for the purpose of helping new distributors learn how to post. So there's exact posts for an entire day's worth every single day. So if you're brand new, you can come to this group and you can click on this is a diamond leader. Actually, I think she's a double diamond leader on our team. And in the comment section here, you have posts for the entire day. Now, obviously, you're not going to post a picture of her and her baby, but she's teaching you how to post. Here's the day. Oops. Here's where the day started. Starting my morning off right. She's taking a picture of her greens. Then she's got a non-it works post, and these are what we call interactive posts. For instance, if you're friends with me on Facebook, I posted a picture of what I'm cooking for dinner, and I make a joke all the time about the fact that I'm a horrible cook and I really know nothing about cooking. So I posted a genuine question, and I knew it would get a lot of interaction. So I'm getting a lot of comments and interaction on my page, and that's what you want to do. So this has nothing to do with It Works, but you're going to get a lot of comments on that. And then she's posting a before and after picture. So you can actually take this exact before and after picture. You can even take these exact, this verbiage if you want to, and you can post it on your page. So this is basically like a posting cheat sheet for new distributors. This, like I said, we just started this about maybe 3 or 4 months ago. This is amazing. And it is like Cliff's Notes for It Works distributors. Now, of course, you want to be yourself, but this is teaching you how to post. Because I remember when I was brand new and I was like, I never even post on Facebook. So I don't even know what to write. So I totally get it. And that is why this group's so awesome, because this is all it is. It's just every single day of the entire month, there's a full days. Every single month every single day for the entire month, there's a full day's worth of posts. So if you guys aren't added into that group, please private message me after this, and I will make sure you guys get added into this group. So, but you want to just start posting, because I'll be honest, I'm going to look through and see how many of you guys have your cameras turned on. A lot of you guys have your cameras turned off, but I'm still going to ask anyways. For the 5 of you that have your cameras turned on, oh my goodness, sorry, somebody's calling me and it's coming through my computer. So if you found out about this business through social media, raise your hand, please. Okay, and then we have about half of you with no cameras turned on, but I'm just going to, Stephanie, yes, I'm just going to go ahead and assume that you guys pretty much all did. I know I did. So it's pretty funny to me when new distributors are like, well, I joined, but I don't want to do what you're doing. I don't want to post on Facebook. I'm nervous. I get the being nervous, totally, because I was, but you just have to get over it, because you want the income and you want your life to change. But this is one of the most important factors, is working social media. Unless you're going to talk to like hundreds of people a day and you don't want to work social media, that's what it's going to take, because you can reach like 500 times as many people on social media as you can face to face. 30 years ago, the Mary Kay lady didn't have internet. So she was out there talking to all of her neighbors and having parties 4 or 5 times a week. I don't know about you guys, but this isn't a party business. Yes, we do have some parties and parties are great. But I know when I joined, I had, I have 3 kids. Violet was a baby. I did not want to be out of my house really at all. It was really hard for me to leave the house. That is why I joined, because I knew that I could work this with my cell phone on the couch while my kids are next to me or whatever. So if you don't want to have to work the business party night after night, you need to be using social media. So the nerves, I promise you, if somebody's not supportive, you're probably going to run into at least a couple friends that are going to roll their eyes at you. 2 years in, I still have some people that I know are rolling their eyes at me, but you know what? They're also complaining about their jobs that they hate and their Christmas that they're putting on the credit card. So you just have to you just have to realize that at some point, a lot of those people that are rolling their eyes at you now are probably going to be asking you how to join your team at some point. So, because it's happened. It happens all the time. Now, where to find compliant pictures. You guys want to make sure that the things that you're posting on Facebook, they have to be compliant. So you saw the pictures when I was showing you in the post group. They have a disclaimer on the bottom. They're super professional, corporate looking. Corporate is very, very particular on what we post because there are unfortunately a lot of shady people out there that will doctor pictures, make them look fake, and that tarnishes our reputation and it makes us look shady. So as a company, we're very picky about what we post. They have to go through corporate and be approved, which I love that because it protects all of us and it protects our image and it protects our brand. So make sure that you're not just posting some picture. Even if another distributor posts it, if it doesn't look like it was a compliant picture, then, check with your upline. Pinterest, It Works Global page has a ton of amazing compliant approved pictures. Okay, so here, write this down. You want to follow the corporate team. You want to follow Mark Pentecost. He is our CEO. And I'm going to type that in the chat. Mark Pentecost, Pam Souter, and they have all kinds of announcements, corporate calls. Every Monday night, we have a corporate family call that is so motivating. And Mike Patillo is our chief sales officer. So those three, that's our corporate team. You want to make sure you're following them on Facebook. Their friends list is maxed out, but you want to just follow them. Okay, really, really important. Just a couple more things. As a new distributor, you want to have what's called we call it a hundreds list, but we can call it a 30s list when you're new. You just want to start writing down people's names. Obviously, start with the obvious ones, your friends, your family. When you start to feel like you can't think of any more people, like, I don't really think I know anybody else, get out your phone and look through the contact list. Think about who you worked with at your last job, your job before that, who were the people that you worked with. And then start looking for them on Facebook and friending them. Start adding to your network. Start building your network. Because nobody gets to the top or even gets to, $1,000 a month level by just enrolling their family and friends. Enrolling your family and friends is, yes, Kelly, that's the hundreds list. She's already got hers printed out. Go, girl. You can print a hundreds list out right off your eSuite. If you go to Document Library, like I showed you guys, and type in hundreds in the search bar, you can print out hundreds list right off your eSuite. It's awesome. So start writing down people's names. I now have a little leather notebook. So I keep all my names in. I'll keep, if I'm talking to somebody and she's like, oh, I get paid next Friday, I want to order the wraps. Great, next Friday. And then I put a reminder in my phone so that I make sure I'm going to follow up with her next Friday. Because if you think you're going to remember people, you will not. It will fall through the cracks, So write down all these names. Maybe you contact them and you send them a message like the one I shared with you guys, like, hey, I just started, I need product testers, one of those messages. And then put a little check mark so okay, I already sent her a message, I sent her a message, I sent her a message. And then as they respond to you, okay, she's interested, you're still talking to her. So I'll make a little notation of, okay, today's December 16th, talk to her today. So then I'm looking at that and I know, okay, I haven't talked to her in a week, so now I'm going to follow up with her. Are you ready for me to place your order? Are you ready for me to help you? So having that list is super, super important and is one of the most important parts to sealing the deal with people. Because my biggest tip for signing loyal customers and distributors is, first of all, you've got to follow up. Nobody signs up on the first conversation. If they do, consider yourself lucky, and it doesn't happen that often. They're not going to sign up in the first conversation. The average person takes 7 to 10 follow-ups. So it's just part of our job is following up. 2 distributors this month who signed with me. One of them I talked to for over a year, and it wasn't the right time for her, but now it is. So if I would have stopped following up with her, what if she's going to be the next triple diamond on my team, but I just got tired of following up with her? Oh, I'm probably bugging her. I've even told people, like, I hope I'm not bugging you, but I just think you'd be so amazing at doing this. And then I've had people say, no, honestly, thank you. Like, if you don't bug me, like I won't remember and I won't do this. And I'm so glad you stay on top of this and blah, blah, blah. So don't ever think you're bugging people. If you truly are bugging them, they'll tell you, I'm not interested at all. Stop messaging me, whatever, but that rarely happens. So gotta follow up with people and offer to sign them up. If somebody wants to be a loyal customer, trust me, I learned, it took me a few months to learn this, and you can just jump right over all of that because I promise you, and you can ask any leader on this team and they will tell you the same thing. You will sign up probably 90% more people if you do it yourself versus waiting for them to go on your website. Hardly ever do I even give out my website. Yes, some people are going to they want to have control. They want to look through your website. They want to enter their own stuff, but I don't give it to them. I say, okay, you're ready to order. I just need to grab some of your info. I'll process it for you. It's going to ship right to your house. Do you have, is it easier for me to call you or text you? So I'm not even giving them the option. They're like, oh, okay, text me. And then I sign them up. I put them through my eSuite myself. So offer to sign them up yourself. I promise you, you are going to sign up way, way, way more people. If you just give them your website and then you're stuck like, okay, she said she was going to sign up. How come it didn't go in yet? How come she's not a customer yet? Because she forgot. She's watching TV and she forgot that she even said that to you. I promise. People are procrastinators. So I promise you guys, if you, oh gosh, I hope you believe me. If you give this business a year, it will just change your life. Don't expect a huge, paycheck your first month or even in your first few months. If you stay consistent with this business, it will build into something that you've never imagined. I was not the fastest builder. I did not get a Ruby bonus. I did not hit Ruby in 2 months. I did not get to Diamond and get the $10,000 bonus. I was a steady but slow, kind of like what do they say? Steady and slow wins the race or whatever. But now I am a triple diamond. I joined to make $500 a month so I could get a bigger car because I had another baby. That's really why I joined. And now I'm sitting here in my dream house and I don't go to work anymore. My husband doesn't go to work anymore. We work right here in our own house. It's such an amazing, amazing thing. I don't have to ask for time off. I don't have to beg somebody to let me, whatever. We are free to do what we want to do and be there for our family. And you guys totally can do that. You just have to want it bad enough and you have to push through any negativity and realize that nobody pays your bills but you and nobody controls your future but you. So always go to your upline if you have any issues. If they're not responding to you, if they're not there for you, then find out who their diamond and above upline is. And that person, somebody in the leadership will be there for you. It doesn't matter how far down you are. We are all here to help everybody. That is what our company is about. So I hope this is helpful for you guys. Be excited. And I promise you, you do not need to know it all. You just need to start. Ignorance on fire is better than knowledge on ice any day of the week. So just jump in, give it everything you got. If there's any questions that you didn't get answered, this is, unfortunately, the Zoom's going to time out in a minute. So I'll keep talking, but I will add you guys to the group. Amber, I will add you to the group right after this is over. Just really quick, a few questions I'm seeing here. After the 3 months, they are a loyal customer for life. Yes, they get to order anytime, even years later. They always get the discount. And this video was recorded, so it'll probably take a couple hours to process and get it loaded. But if anybody just got on late, then it was recorded. So I hope you guys all have a great night. I will add you all to that post group. Just start posting. Put up a post in the morning and just don't stop. Just don't stop because your consistency is a huge factor in your success. So I hope you guys all have a great night and I will talk to you later.